1, 0.
Welcome everybody to the Dobsonian Power live show. Bam! Here we go again. The poison. Thank you, Mariano, for Petrini, for a bunch of memberships, man. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. You are an explorer. And thank you, David Jones, for your super chat.
Super shot.
Okay, loads of stuff here today. Yes, I'm still a bit with a sore throat, but we'll move on. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is like this. I have the large telescope outside, waiting. This is 6:30 p.m. here, waiting for probably 7:30 in 1 hour. Probably I will be able to point it to the Swan to see if it has poison as well. Thank you, Andrea Comanche, for sending 50 Dobsonian Power memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome everybody. You are an explorer. So we will watch the Swan today. But, yes, it has poison. Loads of it. Can it be... There's something weird here with this, I will tell you. Then there's another thing that I think it's even stronger that I want to show you today. Well, actually two. One is about that video that I uploaded with those two weird objects going in the direction, towards the direction of the sun. We don't know if they hit the sun or not. It's not there visible and clear. So it's towards the direction of the sun. And I saw something else there that I want to show you. But then I have to you something that I'm surprised that nobody's talking about. Because it's highly, to me it's the strongest thing today. It's highly suspicious what these shenanigans are doing. I will show you with the evidence there. And I wonder many things about this. I wonder first, how long will they hang on to this secretism with this not showing anything? And it's not about ESA that I will show you as well. That thing from ESA. It's even worse. Because ESA at least showed us something. How long will they hang on to that position of treating us like idiots, or I don't know, or ignoring us, basically? Until when? And I'm building a strong feeling inside myself. I was talking with my wife today, thinking, am I crazy or what? But she said that, and I know probably most of you think, or many of you think this as well. I'm having a strong feeling, I'm building in time a strong feeling that is getting stronger, that something huge has been hidden by them to us for a long time, not just this thing of 3i Atlas, for a long time, that we don't know, we common regular humans, but I hope we will know sooner than later. Something in space, man. Something is happened. It's not by coincidence that I just purchased a massive antenna, man. I purchased a professional antenna. It will hopefully arrive here on Friday with special devices and all that I need to listen to what's happening in space. Not only UFOs, UAPs, but also planes, but also satellites, but also spaceships, but also meteors. That will be used on the Meteors live show that I always do. And now we have loads of them till the end of the year. Jace, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. And thank you for the memberships as well. Loads of them. Guys, I'm building that feeling each day that passes. I'm really telling you the truth, man. And look that I was in the past very, you know, very skeptical. I am very skeptical, but with things that I was skeptical, as many of you were for sure, with things that mainstream were like saying, this is, for instance, in this case, this is a comet from the beginning, and I would immediately eat that, and anyone that could think differently, I would say no. I will not do what those idiots do online, wasting time insulting the others. But I will put a wall over my eyes, over my brain, and saying because NASA says it's true. Okay? But now I'm still skeptical, but not with them. What actually, I was saying to my wife, I was saying, there's something weird in space that they are hiding probably for a long time. And she said, probably. And I said to her, look, we have and she said, a blue beam. And I said, no. When blue beam will occur, we have a very, and you as well, a very simple way to know it, man. Man, mark these words, man. Mark these words that I'm going to tell you. It's very, very, very easy to know when blue beam will be activated, if it will be activated. And I will tell you the trick that I have. Thank you, David Jones, for your super chat.
Super shot.
That story will be scripted to fit their narrative. It's just comments. I share the same feelings as you, Tiago, as well as many others. Thank you, David Jones. I know that. Thank God. And thank you, Pam, as well, for gifting one Dobsonian Power membership.
You are an explorer.
Look, there's a very, very easy way for you to know in the future if that plan is activated. For the ones that don't know, man, search online. I can't speak a lot about that here. The blue beam. It's easy as this. You can identify at least some mainstream people, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on other social networks, mark them, at least 2 or 3. Those that are, you know, that you listen and you get like, what? This guy is completely with blinders. It's repeating narrative. Actually 2 or 3, because you will notice that those 2 or 3 will always say the same thing, because they man, it's how they work. They repeat stuff from, they don't think. They repeat stuff from the mainstream narrative. Mark them. The day, this is a trick, the day those 2 or 3 shenanigans will tell you and us all that they were wrong, there's an alien invasion coming, that's the trigger, that's the hint that the blue beam was activated.
Activating project. Send the holograms. Spread the news. Block religion. Annihilate family. Proceeding. All over the world. Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. Believe me.
This will be truth. If they activate that. If they activate. It's very well possible. Thank you, Cat Girl Techno. It's the best way. We don't have any other way. Because you will get confused. Remember these words. Oh, that guy X time ago on internet. I remember he was telling this will be the signal, and look at those 2 or 3, and now the news, and now you know that will be that. Then you will see me from a different perspective, for sure. If that happens, I don't know. We don't know, man. Okay. Let's start with the... Thank you for the super chat, by the way. You are absolutely right. I'm glad that I have here people that are aware of it, man.
Super shot.
Thank you so much. There's something, Mike, there's something in space. There's something in space, man. And they are hiding it. Man, just look, there are too many pieces of the puzzle, of a big puzzle. And each day, each week, each year, we have more pieces. Look, recently, that thing with Dr. Villarroel, that studied. I'm just picking this randomly. I have a list in my brain, a long list of anomalies from them. But that Villarroel, for the ones that don't know, it's a very important scientist with a team of scientists. They made the work of analyzing for years. 4 years. Not like, okay, let me see what I'm going to say today. No. 4 years. Professionally. Not like, let me play this. Let me play aliens today. No, professionally, man. They analyzed all the pictures, not all, many thousands and thousands of pictures from the telescopes back that time, the best telescopes, and they discovered, watching all of them, nobody made that job before, it was the first time, at least officially, probably they knew that already, but they were there, the pictures, and they still there, they are public. And she analyzed with her team. Thank you, Cat Girl.
Super shot.
Look up figure 3. Humanity needs them for alien war. What is figure 03? Thank you, Tripwell. The gravity flux is the real problem.
Super shot.
I don't know, man. I'm not physicist, man. I wish I could know that. Probably. Thank you for gifting 5 Dobsonian Power membership, Sana. Thank you so much.
You are an explorer.
So she studied those pictures and discovered that in many of them, pictures of the sky with stars and stuff, right? In many of them, there were stars that she identified that disappeared. So stars or lights or whatever it is that looked like a star there disappeared, not artifacts. They looked like stars. I saw the pictures. They look like lights, right? Not weird shapes or something. And the guys, man, everywhere after they ignored her. They ignored a scientist with years of work over that. Not only that, they were saying and spreading that it's a glitch from the camera. What? A glitch. It's a defect from the camera. So many defects, I suppose. There are many times that occurred. But Tiago, could be something in space. No, because it was on the 50s. Those pictures, back that time, we didn't have anything. Sputnik from Russia was the first thing that we sent into space, and it was after that. So no excuses with that. I'm sure they would say that if it was after Sputnik, but no. And you see, things in space. Thank you, Catalin, for the super chat.
Super shot.
Hi, Tiago, you're doing an amazing job. Can you recommend a very good pair of binoculars for astronomy? Thank you. Yes, I can. Now I remember, Bianca. Now I know the question that you made me in the other live stream at the end. I couldn't answer. It was over. It was about a telescope. The telescope you have, Dobsonian power telescopes. It's my channel for telescopes. They're telescopes for beginners. Watch those videos. But then if you want, Bianca, you ask me again and I break down for you. Yes, look. There are... If you want heavy... I don't like binoculars. I have heavy binoculars because they are very heavy. And I can't stand like this with a heavy thing for a long time. My kids even less. And my wife doesn't like that as well. We use binoculars for a while and that's it. We don't have an expensive mount for binoculars. So what I do is binoculars like those from, for instance, brands like Celestron or other popular brands on Amazon. You have all of these on dobsonianpower.com. Get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. I have a list of a huge list of stuff for telescopes there that I recommend and use. But one thing that, and actually I have here the link, this is what I recommend if it's, for instance, now we might have R2 Swan or A6 Lemon comets that can explode anytime. We don't know. If they explode and if they are visible in the sky, even Lemon can be visible naked eye. The thing that I experimented and enjoyed a lot, me, my kids and my wife, with the last comet visible naked eye, that was the Comet Leonard last year, was this, man. Look. This, I will put the link here. It's very inexpensive, are professional, they have caps, these are binoculars, but this only increase by, it doubles your view naked eye. So what you see in the sky naked eye, it will double. So it means more stars mainly, and bigger moon, big. You can see the Andromeda galaxy better. But it will be like that. The Orion Nebula, a tiny thing there. But for comets, if you like to watch comets or weird stuff in the sky, those things will all pop up. So this comet, Leonard, I said to my wife, look, come that tonight is a very good night to watch it. They arrived home. They were watching. It's there. Where? I can see very well. Use the binoculars. As soon as she placed the binoculars, these ones, bam, it popped up. So for those situations, and it's good for events as well because they are discreet. They have a nice purse. You can have it on the car or something and just grab them without being annoying to be with binoculars, you know, with big binoculars. People start looking at you and you want to be a great woman or man. So that's what I recommend to you. There's a link here. Very, very, very good purchase. And also to enjoy the sky night just as is with a bit of music, drinking something, or alone with the universe, you know, and watching that stuff crossing over you. So the Villarroel was making that work, was ignored, was even humiliated, you know. And it is what we have right now. It is what we have. But there's something stronger than that. Let me start by what I placed in a thumbnail, which is the poison. Well, basically, we don't need to go too deep on this. Basically, we discovered with this scientific study that 3i Atlas is full of hydrogen cyanide, which is poison. Thank you, Cosmic Pulse, for renewing your membership in the spaceship.
You are an explorer.
Yes, very toxic. It's hydrogen cyanide. The study is this one. See if it loads. The study is this one, is a recent study that detected the hydrogen cyanide there. The thing is, mainstream will say to you, well, that's common in some comets, it's not unusual, so go home. Nothing to worry about. Go home. That will be what mainstream will tell you. This.
There's nothing for us to be concerned about. 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 There's nothing for us to be concerned about.
So this will be what mainstream will tell you. The problem is it's always the same thing, the alpha lie, alpha truth. The problem is no other comet had this at such a large distance from the sun. What comets do usually, all of them that show signs or signatures of hydrogen cyanide, is when they get closer to the sun, with the heat of the sun and all that activity, the hydrogen cyanide pops up. I will not dig into the scientific aspect of it. You research if you like that. With 3i Atlas, it was not like that. It was much, much far away, at a distance that it was not supposed to have it. Hold on. I think I said you wrong. Hold on. It's the opposite. So late. It's the opposite. Correction. Usually the comets have this signature very early, so far away from the sun, not so close to the sun. And 3i Atlas didn't have that signature far away from the sun. Only now. Sorry, because I'm very dizzy today. I don't know why I didn't take any pill, but it's because of this. I wonder why James Webb Telescope couldn't take pictures of Atlas after it passed Mars. 2 days ago I saw a live location of Webb and Atlas. Good question.
Super shot.
Thank you, Jim, for gifting 1 Dobsonian Power membership. And thank you, SK, for the super shot.
Super shot.
And Miracle Stone, thank you so much for the super shot.
Super shot.
Saturn and Neptune are both starting a very, very long great cycle, moving into Pisces, going to be a huge shift towards galactic consciousness. Bam! Something is happening with the consciousness, yes. With all of that in space. Thank you, Mariano Petrini, for gifting 50 Dobsonian Power memberships. Thank you so much. Welcome to the spaceship. Enjoy the journey.
You are an explorer.
Gary, the membership is only 99 cents a month and it's like buying me a coffee. You have access. I do stuff on Sunday nights for you. I give you access, exclusive access to Discord, just for members, where we update more and we interact as well, more information. For instance, the ones that are on Discord knew when the live stream was going to start, because it's faster than for me to inform you. And more things, if you have telescope, you can join us with your telescope. I can be here talking and you connect the telescope. I put you here online. So many stuff. 99 cents a month. And I don't monetize those live streams. So, usually comets have the hydrogen cyanide far away. It starts to pop there. The only one that did unusual thing with this was 3i Atlas, that only now showed it. Started to release. 3i Atlas was detected only at 2.1 astronomical units. That's unusual, that's weird, and that's another anomaly. So you see, mainstream people will tell you, oh, that's common, that all comets do that. But they will not tell you all the truth. Man, it works so good, man, to tell a true half a lie. Because the lie will not be a lie. You know, it works so well. They do it like a charm. In case you didn't notice. So the poison, it's not that the poison was to attract you here to the live stream. Ooh, there's poison coming to the earth. The poison, it's poison, but it will not be impacting the Earth. It's around that weird cloud that we have around 3i Atlas, and it will go with 3i Atlas. We will be released near 3i Atlas, and it's far away from the Earth. No danger with poison to the Earth. Unless 3i Atlas turn around now during the perihelion with all that poison and release all the poison in the Earth, or in certain places only. In that case, I suggest you to run
To the bunker.
Warning. Please run to the bunker and stay calm. Warning. Please run to the bunker and stay calm. Warning. Please run to the bunker.
No.
No danger to the Earth. No danger to you. No danger to me. The danger is around you and me. Is not the poison, unless they come. That will be a different thing. Unless it's an alien that wants to attack the Earth, it will turn around behind the sun. That might happen. I believe that it's a different thing. I believe that it's a probe, that it's designed to have low profile and gather information. An alien probe. Actually, today was interesting because I was reading Aviloeb and he said just something similar, that we can understand or interpret as a probe, a lost probe. I'll read it to you. But you see, this can be something that was activated just now. That release. If it's alien, let's go to the alien side. If it's alien, was something by some reason, they just activated now. Okay? If it's not alien, it's odd and it's unusual. And they are lying to us. Not saying that is unusual, saying that is usual. Okay? It's unusual. At that distance. Period. Huh. Let me pull Aviloeb. He said something. You know that I like to read it. Him. It's the only person that says things that he doesn't care about what others will judge or something. So, he's not chasing a better job or something. Or credibility in a group of people that he is not interested in. So I like. And especially when I saw the monolith, that monolith, we believe, I believe, I said we because my wife said the same, that this monolith from 2001 A Space Odyssey probably was based or inspired on Buzz Aldrin. Remember when Buzz Aldrin said that? That thing of the monolith on Mars? Do you remember? There's a monolith on Mars, he said on television. On the moon of Mars. So Phobos or Deimos? Probably Phobos. He said that. The information where he got it, I don't know. So basically he says very interesting things here, Aviloeb. We desperately need a dose of cosmic modesty. Do you see any modesty on them, man? Any freaking modesty? Modesty will be to be a bit humble as well, no? Treat everybody as equals. Care about you and me. As I try to do here, I care about you. Thank you, 88. For the super shot.
Super shot.
No? The opposite of what they do, how they act. The answer to the Fermi paradox question. Of course it's toxic. All big propulsion systems have muffler, right? Bam! Good point. 88B23. Coordinates. David Jones. Are there coordinates? The Fermi paradox question is, for the ones that don't know, the Fermi paradox, it's basically this. If there are aliens out there, where is everybody? Which I think is a bit stupid, man. I'm sorry, man, but I think it's a bit stupid. And the reason is exactly here where, man, we have to say the truth as we think. Sometimes we can't, but I don't care. To find them, says Avilo, well said, to find them, you need to be proactive and search for interstellar objects of technological origin. How can you know? First, the universe is massive, it's huge. We just see a tiny bit of it. We think we see it all. We don't. And then we need to search for alien civilization signatures. We are only searching for is ridiculous massive. It is, Patrick. We are only searching for microbes. And as I always say here, it doesn't match of their actions with their actions now, only searching for microbes. Oh, Tiago, I'm sure they search for other stuff. No, because the budget goes all fully for microbe search. But they sent the Pioneer 10 and 11 and the Voyager 1 and 2 with our information, with the draws, with Mozart music. I suppose for somebody in space to listen Mozart, no? That CD, gold CD, gold on Voyager, on Pioneer was metal. They were not as, you know. Or would you send in a probe into space Mozart for microbes to listen? But now they reject that research. Doesn't match, man. This is all very weird. All very weird. All very weird. So basically it says this. You need to search for them. If you don't search for them, the answer will be, we are probably alone is, do not be so, and now he says, Avilo, do not be so presumptuous as space entrepreneurs that are better than you. This is for Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk said, we are probably alone. He's very arrogant. Man, I don't know. I think the money, when you win loads of money and power, most people, I don't think all people because I don't feel that with me, but I never felt. There was a time back in time that I won loads of money. I went up and down, crashed to the bottom. So I know how it feels, and I was not like that. I was stupid, but not like this arrogance. But I think some people with the fame, probably they are very famous, they get a bit overwhelmed like that, with that. And he said, Musk, that we are probably alone. And Avilo says, do not be so presumptuous as space entrepreneurs that are better than you probably lived in the Milky Way for billions of years before you were born. Perfectly valid hypothesis. There could be aliens many time ago that were living, they were destroyed or somehow it's over. Imagine that it's over, the civilization, but the probes are still there because they were advanced. Is it so difficult for people to have just a bit of open mind and think in things? Is this so crazy thinking? I don't think so. I think it's common sense to me. Was there any pattern or frequency to 3i Atlas outgassing? Pattern or frequency that I showed you with those two with those two scientists that do that for a living, that are professionals on that area, but everyone was mocking because they are Russians, man. Man, how can we evolve if we treat somebody that is from Russia or from China or from United States or Europe differently? How can we evolve? And I see this here as well, from people that come here from elsewhere. I don't know why the algorithm pulls them here. How can we evolve as a species if we are fighting each other all the time and spending loads, tons, trillions hurting each other? And for alien life, 0. And first, we could, with a small percentage, end all the famine or people. The basics will be enough for everybody. The studies are there, man. It's not something new. The numbers don't lie. Yes, we could solve everything. For some reason, they don't do it. So yes, it probably we had in the own Milky Way galaxy that is large, and the universe large enough to have civilizations evolving to a point that will be much wiser and with much more knowledge than Elon Musk, man. We are very arrogant. And then he says here, I recommend you to read this later if you can, because it's very nice. Today I like... sometimes I like very much his... Perry Teagle, thank you so much.
Super shot.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Perry Teagle, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. I hope YouTube choose well.
You are an explorer.
We're arrogant to believe something cool exists in such an hostile place. I don't understand that. There are so many hostile places on Earth that have microbes. There are so many trillions of planets like Earth in habitable zones with water, with everything. Well, I don't know why I did even answer that. Whether they exist, the alien, does not depend on what we tell each other. It doesn't depend at all. It doesn't matter what we say here on Earth for them to exist or not. For the same reason that the Earth revolved around the Sun 4.54 billion times, around the Sun 4.54 billion times, before the Vatican dismissed Nicolaus Copernicus for suggesting an heliocentric solar system. For all of you religious, your religion blocked a lot of our knowledge. Think on that. You understand now why I'm not religious? That's one of the reasons. There are more. And look that I grew up and I have very care about, very empathy with you that are. How cool, man. My grandmother, my grandmother as well. It reminds me them. So cute. Thank you, Eloa, for being member for 5 months. Thank you so much. And Poopy McScoopy, 9 months. Poopy McScoopy was far away. Welcome back.
You are an explorer.
how many books were burned. So basically, we are not at the center of the cosmic stage as we think. If you want to read more, dig into that, because he makes good reflections for you to assimilate, as I did. Now, about the poison, I think it's all said. Not yet night. I will place my telescope. No, the telescope is there already. I will open the camera while I talk. Now we had a viral news that was like ESA was censoring images during 74 years, so until 2099. Alpha True, Alpha Lie, man. They do that because it's like, first they did that only with one or two at the bottom of a huge amount of them. I will show you. Actually, I think ESA was not the worst on this, but they should release. They will release in March, they say, the raw images. Here. Let me show you. If you come here, it is very easy to check. As we did with the Perseverance and, you know. You come here to the ESA website and you have the different probes. You pick ExoMars Orbiter. All data. And then you come here to the left. And targets 3i Atlas, and you choose to be shorter. You can choose the time between was on, well, I will put 1 of October until the 10th. All right. No. Search. You click here on hide to unhide, and you have there all the list of the raw pictures from ESA took by this probe, the ExoMars. Right? What was viral was Mr. Reggio only. They are not hiding from us. They are just too smart not to expose their existence so easy to other like humans, probably, man. That's one valid, very strong hypothesis.
Super shot.
Look, Mr. Reggio, my head right now doesn't go back and forth between if they exist or not anymore. My head goes back and forth precisely on those kind of questions. The intentions, or the way they can, if they are here or not, or looking only, or looking, watching from a distance, or the probes, or whatever, around that. You know, that I don't know. Maybe we can find that in the future. Thank you, I am Eloa.
Super shot.
For being a member. Are we thinking too small? Could 3i Atlas be sentient rock? Maybe, man. That's one of the hypotheses that I have over the table. To me, each one, if you ask a mainstream, none of them will be over the table. Actually, if you could see my table and next to me a mainstream table, my table is full of hypotheses about what the alien could be, and the table from the mainstream guy or girl will be no alien, just that, because NASA says no evidence, they say. But each time we have something to look for, they don't want to look towards. Man, this was another anomaly. They don't admit that. This of the hydrogen cyanide at this distance, so close to the sun only. It was not detected before as on other comets. But okay. So you have here a list of the raw pictures. And the virality was from the date they have here, release date, a column. And there was one here that said 2099. Man, that it's like, I believe, it's like, and probably they changed already. It's like you don't have a date, a precise date, a range, and maybe we can take more time with those, put the higher level, and then we adjust. That's what we do in many things at work or whatever. We don't have a threshold, we put a higher threshold so we can assure that, can make sure that it will bring. Then when we have a definite date, we will change for that date. I buy that. What is news here is that they will release all of those here that you can see release date are to be released only on the 3rd. This is European, so the month it's at the middle. 04. It's April, not March. The 3rd of April. You see, so until April, now we have the news that until April, the 3rd of April, they will not release anything. We don't know, because James Webb said until November, and then by surprise, because of the pressure from people, they released already. But I think they made a good move. I mean, ESA gave us something. These are our pictures, probably are only for spectroscopy, so to detect the components, the like this, hydrogen cyanide, CO2, whatever. So it's dedicated to that work, scientific work, not to deliver us pictures of a spaceship or something, because we know already that the cameras that ESA used, European Space Agency, are very weak. I mean, who can forget the Space Invader stuff, man? Who can forget the Space Invader stuff? Here. The arcade. Right? With this Space Invader. So this is the best they can do. So you see, I think they made a good move, because what does people want? People don't want to see spectrometry unless it reveals something weird that we appreciate to know, like the nickel without almost any iron, very, very low. That's a big anomaly. That's only industrial that we know. It's not natural. It's an industrial design. And this hydrogen cyanide only at this distance, short distance from the sun, and not before, as all comets do. Those are anomalies. But people like to see if we can check if it's a spaceship, things like this. Space Invaders, this cloud, weird cloud around. Man, we like this kind of images that we can read better. Okay, they are a bit crappy, but it's at least they released something, thinking in, okay, we will then you can speculate, but at least they said, okay, we will release this to the public because we know they want this, and then the others to make those boring studies for us. For them it's exciting with spectrometry and things like that. We will have more time and slowly try to identify everything. So April will be. Probably it will be earlier. But the most important, it's not here. The most important is on NASA hands right now. And it's from the Mars orbiter. They have the pictures, the best pictures that we could ever have from 3i Atlas exist already and are on the hands of NASA. And the thing that shocked me, that nobody, that I told you at the beginning of the stream, that nobody was talking about, is something that is kind of forgotten, and I don't understand why, because scientists were talking about the possibility of the pictures from Psyche. Psyche is a probe that has a camera dedicated, specialized on asteroids and stuff like that, you know. And they were saying back that time when this was discovered, 3i Atlas, they were saying, well, we will use Psyche, I'm curious, blah, blah, blah. In the 4th of September. And they didn't use Spike, or they didn't tell us anything, and suddenly silence about Psyche. Nobody talks about Psyche. Actually, on NASA blog, Psyche is there as a probe. Come on, guys. It's not me that I don't invent things. The things are there. The things are there. Look. On NASA website, you go here on 3i Atlas. Okay, it's on the shutdown, but here they said before the shutdown, they said here, NASA assets are planning to gather observations of 3i Atlas. Hubble, Webb, TESS, Swift, Sphere X, Perseverance, Reconnaissance, Curiosity, Europa Clipper, Lucy, Psyche. So it's here, Psyche, right? Are we fine? Mainstream. Psyche will be there. We have had interviews saying I'm excited about Psyche pictures on the 4th, around the 3rd or the 4th of September. I don't know, it was the 3 or 4. But it was around that date that it was the closest approach from Psyche. Right? Are we fine with this information, right? Mainstream, people that are here, anxious that a tail appears on something that it has no tail so far. Thank you, Captain Kurt.
Super shot.
Could 3i Atlas be remnants of Nibiru? Call it Nibiru, call it Planet X, Y, whatever. Yes. Yes. And scientists already have many clues that there's something. Probably they don't know exactly when. So beyond Neptune. Probably near the Oort God, they don't know. But there are very strong evidence that something is, because of the gravity and throwing stuff with the gravity, that slingshot effect, pulls and slingshot.
Super shot.
I didn't make anything. So probably men. Why not? So Psyche was there, right? Now let me show you something. Because this we already knew. I said to you, where are the pictures of Psyche? Well, I was searching for them. Meanwhile. And searching for them. If you go here, Psyche raw images. This is a site from NASA where you can check the raw images from Psyche. Interestingly, if you come here and select the date, let's see, September, They said or 3rd or 4th. Well, let's put the 1 to the 5th of September. It's blank. Right? No pictures. The closest approach from Psyche to 3 Atlas. No pictures here. Here. But if you do, let's say, from 5 to 7, 2 days after, no pictures. Let's see from when they have it. Well, you can choose until the 24th. We have. Let's see when it was the older one. September 15. No, September 8th. September 8th. So that means if you go here and select instead 1 to 5, when was the closest approach of 3 Atlas? But you select instead 3 days after, the 8th. Only 8, the day 8, it's these images. But Iago, they had a shutdown on the 1st of October, not on the beginning of September. Yes, I can buy that you don't have images from Psyche from the 24th of September because they were already warned 1 week in advance that there will be a shutdown. I buy that. Thank you for the super shot.
Super shot. Super shot.
Tiago, NASA owns HiRISE. The camera, HiRISE is the camera from the reconnaissance orbiter. The University of Arizona Lunar Planetary Lab is responsible for observing, sending commands, and processing images. Bam! Last I knew, U of A wasn't shut down. University of Arizona. Who have they to report to? Not to you and me. It's all said, no? Thank you, Lonzo. And you know very well. Man, it's weird, man. Many things, man. I was... This thing that I said to you that I purchased, ordered a big antenna. It's very massive. But I have space to place it. And the device is to listen to UFOs and meteor showers and everything, you know, that I said at the beginning of the live stream. I asked because I'm new on that, you know. I'm not a radio ham guy, and I don't pretend to be. I just want to listen to the meteors, to have those images and sounds, and eventually any UFO, period. Alien, spaceship, or whatever. If it happens, I'll be here. And there's a part of me that starts to build more and more the belief in that. Thank you, that ghost. Thank you so much.
Super shot. Super shot.
Thank you so much for uploading that video for me on Discord. I made a funny NASA meme and put in the Explorers Only sessions. I think you like it. Okay, I will see. I will see. I'm not but I asked I'm learning. And I asked the AI, can I use all the setup that I purchased? Can I use also to send messages into space? And I said, no, you need this and that to an additional device. but be aware that you might not be able to do it because of the law. And I asked the AI, in my country, because you need a license, whatever, and I asked the AI, in my country, do I need to know the law? Do I need to have a license for what in that realm? And AI said to me, well, for listening, receiving, which is what I'm going to do, it's perfectly legal. No, you don't need a license. For transmitting any power, this is on my country. Transmitting any power, yes, you will need a radio ham license. Here in my country are 3 levels. Amateur satellite contact, yes, you just need a license. And for deep space contact, only government. Why? Why, if there's nobody out there on deep space, why can't I, not even with a license, try a contact with anyone in deep space? If there's nobody there. The things that we have are all around here. That's why they say amateur satellite contact. That includes International Space Station and whatever. Why the heck for me to contact or try to contact anyone on deep space, I'm blocked? Only the government. If there's nobody there. You see these things? These things make me, and I tell you the truth, man, I'm building week after week more and more that feeling that there's much, way more that is being hiding to us in space. And then they send their bots online that confuse us with the drones and this and that, and then you can't distinguish. How can I distinguish if that one was human or not? If it's all a mess. And then they put people on purpose to ridicule and to others to say, oh, you see, there's no aliens, this is all a joke. Intentionally. For us to forget. Let me check, because I think it's starting to get dark, and I will... Isn't that weird? If there's nothing there, man, what's the problem? According to you, there's nothing there. You dumb. Thank you, Reggio. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Super shot.
Loads of bots, Steven. Loads of bots. Many people are wasting time talking and having discussions with bots online, and you waste a whole afternoon talking to a bot without noticing it. Many people. So you can check by yourself Psyche raw images before the 8th of September. No pictures of the closest approach to 3i Atlas. I wonder why. And there was no shutdown here, guys. No. Look at the beast that I have there, man. It's over my new trolley. Now it's very dangerous. It's the first time I will try this. I will be very careful. And try to point a telescope to the Swan, to see if we can see the Swan, how it looks like. Thank you, Reggio. What if Atlas and all these comets are just a decoy? Is something bigger going on right now or about to happen? Can be, man, can be. Perfectly, man. Something huge is on space, something huge, I feel it. I don't know, I don't have any evidence, and I don't know, I can't claim anything. Something in my gut says yes, there's something there. And they're hiding it for a long time. Yes, and it's nothing. It's common sense, man. And I explain to you why. Why I'm building this. Because of these weird secretism behaviors. And don't tell me that it's because military or whatever, because nobody is in deep space from Earth. It's not China and Russia. No. Something else is there. For you to be so careful. That in blocking me and you to watch and try to communicate. You can read. Oh, I can read, I will read. I will play their game. I can read. I will read with you. Here, my space. Thank you. Shoes life, no sugar. Thank you so much. Lemon. For the throat.
Super shot.
If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with videos and live streams. Well, so far so good. It's the first time I use this new platform and stuff. It's a bit dangerous there. It's super big for the space I have there. But so far so good. Now I will insert the coordinates. I will pull them from NASA. Yes, NASA still works in certain things. So I will pull the coordinates from NASA right now. And we'll see what happens. R2 Swan. So the date will be, today is 13. And it's 40 past 7 here. PM. I will aim for 8 PM. I'm doing exactly what I've done with the 3i Atlas. Inserting the coordinates now. So it will be, I will call it Atlas. R2. Oh, R2 Atlas. It's better. Easier. R2 Atlas. Inserting coordinates. I'm updating this. It's the first time. Coordinates from NASA. Almost there. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Record. Save. There we go.
Opening software. Connecting camera. Camera connected. There we go. Going outside to connect the platform to track the sky. Prepare to focus the telescope. Focusing. Calibrating. A bit windy. Okay. Done. Telescope calibrated. Searching the object. All right. Object identified. Moving telescope.
If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. I have to follow the arrow.
object identified on screen. Trying to move the telescope. Intruder identified. Zooming to the intruder.
Altitude, velocity, light. 8.5 down, 220 feet. 15 forward. 11 forward, coming down nicely, 200 feet. 4.5 down, 5.5 down. 160 feet, 6.5 down, 5.5 down. 9 forward. Good. 20 feet. 100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward. 5%. 185. 875 feet. That's looking good, down a half. 6 forward. 60 seconds. Lights on. 6. Down 2.5. Forward. Forward. Head. 40 feet, down 2.5. Picking up some dust. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward, drifting to the right a little. Down a half. 30 seconds. Forward, drift. Head. Ready? Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
There we go.
Look at the massive difference between, this is the Comet Swan R2, so C/2025 R2 Swan. Look at the massive difference right away. Remember the ones that were here with 3i Atlas? Remember? Even this large coma full of gas, this green stuff here, was not visible on 3i Atlas. Because it's forming here, I will try to push it for us to see the tail. Because this has a tail. This one has a tail. Right? And I will try to grab it for you. This is the first time I advise. It's the first time I use this new platform that I'm using. I was a bit worried of falling there because actually I just put it here. This is a glow tape you have on dobsonianpower.com. It's very useful. I will place around the base of it because it's massive and I can't see anything in dark. So at least for me to avoid falling or having something, you know. This is moving as well, but the nucleus, as we saw on 3i Atlas, it's here. But we didn't see any of these on 3i Atlas. Only this. Only a small dot. It's moving very fast. We will see this S3i Atlas moving like this, but this time with an aspect of a real comet, man. Here you can see perfectly. Perfectly. Look at this. Look at this greenish thing around. Look at this. You'll see the tail popping for sure. I'll try. The Cedar. Thank you, Celtic Lightning, for your super shot.
Super shot.
Hey Tiago and moderators and viewers, I guess I'm late, better than ever. Yeah, but watch the rest, you will like it. Watch the rest from when you have time. You will like it, if you have time. Later. So I'm starting to see things that I will have to adjust next time. Okay, no worry. Technical stuff. So this is the Swan that can break as well. Now it's still very close to the sun. And actually it was on the news oftentimes that it could bring us a mini meteor shower. If that's the case, during our live streams, I will right away place my new device that is awesome to watch the sky, and we will have two views. One of the meteor shower, another of a zoomed view of this weird object as well. So this is one of
The Guardians
of 3i Atlas. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. Remember, with those binoculars that I showed you, that are inexpensive but professional, these are professional ones, these, on Amazon, you can watch comets when they get very bright, almost naked eye. So you will be above average citizen. The average citizen, when the average citizen will see a comet naked eye, you already watched it previously if you got these kind of binoculars. They are very light, a thing that I love it. But I can't stand, man, to be with... I have here large binoculars. After half a minute I start, you know, my arms. But with this, no. With this you can just put like this and very light. Like on opera. Weird noises. Okay, was a motorbike. Man, I listened. I'm with this, but I can listen strong noise, and I was listening like bam, bam, bam. But it was a motorbike. So you can see it's moving very, very fast. Look, it moved already. And I don't know if tonight I can pull the tail, but I will prepare everything in a better way. This is the first night with this new kind of setup. It's very fast, man. This is very, very fast, man. Yeah, you have different binoculars. Look, I advise you to do something. An additional thing. If you have 2 or 3 that you don't know very well, just ask AI. There's a threshold. The brands and the quality of the optics will increase the price, and some people don't need and don't want to spend too much money. There are other binoculars that they are not very expensive, that I have there on Dobsonianpower.com. I don't have them here. Actually, I have here. These are very, very inexpensive. I have a pair of those. I don't know where, because I always use these tiny ones. I always use these tiny ones. They are very... These have high quality optics. Those are, you know, are enough. I purchased them so I can have... They are not very heavy as well. They have those caps. This will be enough for you. Or put it on a cart and then wait for a promotion, an offer or something. Now, don't forget we are getting close to Black Friday. So that will be a good moment for that kind of stuff. Man, I have to tell you this. This is a must-have. Really. This is a solar power station. This one is, I think it's cheaper. It's a new version. This Blue Yeti Elite 100 V2 version 2. I have one of these and 4 of the other one, the older one. Both are good. And they can handle washing machine, they can handle everything, man. The heater. Why is important, man? Remember I told you that earlier in 2024 I said we will have a blackout, these shenanigans will do something. And we had here 60 million people, bam. And I had already one generator, one solar power generator. You can use it at home. While the gas ones you can't, only outside, and they are very noisy. These ones are very silent. Actually, I have in front of me 1, 2, 3 here, just in front of me. I have one stacked over the other and the other one at the left. It's powering the telescope, one of them. And then I recharge with solar panels. If you can afford it, it's not very expensive, a 200 watts solar portable. So in case of a catastrophe or something, you can bring it with you. It's full unfoldable and it's very nice. But we had that blackout. And I strongly believe, I still believe that it was all fake, all a trial. And look what's happening, man. Some of you already told me, but you know, I'm from here, I know what's happening, and my wife as well. Man, they are slowly, and again, just yesterday or 2 days ago, my wife said, look at this again. They are kind of slowly, subtly warning the population that we will have another blackout, so we can't say, oh, you didn't warn us. Man, they will do it again, man. I said to you, they will do it again, and they will do it in your country as well, man. Wait for it. Just wait for it. That's why I said, man, if you have this, man, I was here like in paradise with my solar generator, with my hand radio. You have there the links as well. This is a must-have, man. It doesn't need batteries, although it has batteries and it has solar panel here. It has something that a handle that you can do like this anywhere. You will have this working with light and radio. You see, radio as well. And it's a must-have, and this is super inexpensive, man. Some of you have a hand crank radio. In case of an emergency, this was what I used during the blackout. I was outside doing gardening with my kids, of course, no smartphones. I had the smartphone charging, but the internet was down during the rest of the day. So we were doing gardening together, enjoying the gardening stuff, while others were in panic. I was there enjoying the garden, but always with this, listening to whatever was happening. Man, do it. It will occur in your country, man. Look, the tic-tac.
The tic-tac.
You will thank me later, man. You will thank me later, man. Believe me. I have 5 now. Since the blackout, I had only 1 prepared for the blackout, but then I realized that it's so powerful. To the water pump, to whatever, man, to charge. My kids were with all devices charging because they can play games and stuff like that as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lights, everything that has a plug, you can plug in. So this is a bit weird now. It moved a lot. It's the first time I'm doing it. The telescope needs some weight. I was messing with the telescope. Let me take it off. Put the view and I will have to adjust. I'm testing stuff, man. Now it moved here. Look, without any stacking, while 3i Atlas we couldn't see anything. Look at this, man. Look at this, man, without any stacking, just moving like this. Just pointing there. And you can clearly distinguish. I saw it already here at the right. I saw it already. It's distinguishable from the other stuff. It's not like 3i Atlas that is a camouflage stuff, man. For sure, man. For sure, man. This one is very, very Comet. Very Comet. It's a comet, this one. You see, it's moving very fast. Why it is shaped that way? I don't know. Yes, the length we see that tic-tac. I was joking, it's not a tic-tac. What you see is, here you can see the real nucleus without any stacking. Without any trail here. You see, here I can't pull the tail because I'm not stacking. To pull the tail, well, almost. Actually, almost. It's so bright, and we can see the green around it. Look at it. The Guardian. Moving so fast. Swan, this is Swan. This is not 3i Atlas, this is Swan. Much easier, much easier than 3i Atlas when we watched it these previous weeks. Much easier. The thing is, I have to calibrate this with a new setup, but remember, I'm using now the biggest telescope. It's an advantage over the telescope that I used to 3i Atlas as well. Regardless that this will be distinguishable and like this almost with the other telescope as well. It's very powerful, man. It's very, very bright. We can distinguish it, man. The color, everything. It's very easy to distinguish. Life was planted. Man, this feels like cedars, Joel. Nexor channel mentioned you yesterday. I don't know who they are. Man, so many people mentioned me. Thank you. Hopefully for the one. Thanks to the ones that mentioned it with kind words. Not the other ones. Or neutral, at least. Or neutral. What is Nexor Reacts? Is that one? Nexor Reacts? Check here. Man, YouTubers, there are many cool YouTubers, man. Oh, there are so many Nexor, man. Is the Reacts? Why is it green? Because of the gas. Because of the gas. Everything is moving because it's windy and I think I can watch this object without having to be too much over the balcony. You see, I'm here. Look, I'm here. If I bump the telescope, it will fall, man. There's the stairs here. It's a small space that I move the telescope towards. But I think I can do it here. right at the middle, because look at the inclination. If I place it here, it will not need to point 2 down. I don't know yet, I'm testing. If that's the case, will be easier. Because it's not very well calibrated, you know. It's natural, man. Our lifespans are so short, it's all meaningless. Why? Godspeed? With that name, God? Why don't you believe that we are just here for a while in this kind of existence? But we will come back to the source and not only watch, because there will be no eyes probably, but feel everything that's happening and understand everything. Why? Why is that's a minimalist approach, or that we... Oh, it's not for me, I will not be here. How do you know? Were you there after and come back or something? Nobody knows. It has tail, it has tail. I'm not stacking. When I stack, if the weather is good tomorrow, I'll do the same. Prepare the things, because the telescope is shaking too much and it's failing a lot. It grabs one picture and then 10 without grabbing anyone, because it's moving. Can you see the stars moving a lot? It's windy, it's not well positioned, because I was more worried with my safety than the position exact calibration. Now it's dark, I can't do it. I'm testing stuff, man. Who else is doing that for you, man? I'm doing all that I can, and I purchased this massive stainless steel platform with wheels. Very professional. It's only for professionals. To allow me to give you the views from the biggest telescope I have. Because inside the shed here, it will be blocked by the own shed. Then I got that idea. Brilliant! After 3 Atlas is gone. Philip, thank you so much for being a part of this community. Well, for being an explorer. You can be a part of the community without being a member. Thank you, thank you.
You are an explorer.
Swan is coming closer to the Earth than expected. Please confirm the full name of comet we observed. C/2025 R2 Swan. Look, it's here. Hold on. Here. There we go, you see? We are here, the Earth, and Swan. It's very close, it's still very close. You see? Look. I play and it will be closer and closer. The closest approach, we will see it, it's soon. I'll tell you, I have on my calendar. The closest approach to the Earth, well, it's here somewhere in my calendar. It's not right away. I have to search. And we'll have the lemon as well. The stars are moving back and forth because of the wind, and I changed things in the telescope. Now I don't know if I have to put a weight. And try now. So you see, the Swan is very, very close to the Earth. Very. You see? Almost hitting the Earth. So I think I will have to use some wake that I have outside. Now it seems like it's more stable. Maybe it's the wind. Let me check the weight of it. Actually, I will move just a bit. Look, 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 two UFOs here. Bam! Just crossed. Let me pick the laser to check the position. I think with the weight we'll get better. Yeah? No? Hold on. I will try to pull the tail. Hold on. Let me center it. Man, the first time I tried 3i Atlas, we didn't see anything, and then every single night we could watch it, so... Look, another UFO. Look, look. Bam! Now I can see if it's another one. Bam!
The Guardians.
They are surrounding it. Escort. Escort. Let me try. Let me try. Now I put a wake there. Let's see. Well, I think it has a tail. I don't know what is this. Maybe a reflection from the lights. Now you're starting to see something. Hold on. I think tomorrow I will do that. I will put in the middle of my balcony and try a more stable position so we can see it better. As we don't have 3i Atlas, I will try with the Swan. Now another important thing is what's happening in the sun right now. Right? We are having a double impact from a coronal mass ejection, which is a bunch of plasma coming to the Earth that takes 2 to 4 days on average to impact our Earth magnetic field. Okay, it can disrupt satellites, it can, if they are very strong, it can disrupt power grids as well. It can affect our health as well. So we like to be aware of that. Yeah, the telescope is not very stable. I'll need to... So this is the forecast they have from NASA. You can see here. This is the Earth and bam, 2 coronal mass ejections from the sun that is at the center. You can see a double wave here. Bam, bam. You see? The date of arrival will be in 2 days? No. 13, 14. Well, 3 days they say. I think it should be earlier, but we'll see. So impact on the way. Now, what I want to draw the attention towards is not this, because they can be, yes, they can be boosted by the massive hole that we have in the sun. It's called a coronal hole with fast wind that will boost everything. Actually, we are suffering already an impact. What I want to draw the attention towards, it's about 3i Atlas. So you see, we had already the impact of that solar wind. These yellow bars during these 10 days. So yesterday, this is actually today. This is today. Now it's on the green, but it will rise again. But about 3i Atlas, don't forget one thing, very important thing. That is that the sunspots, there are sunspots here evolving, that will turn around, and they will be the same ones that are doing this mess now. They will be rotating, and during the passage, the perihelion, they most likely will be in the far side, aiming towards 3i Atlas. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But they will rotate to the far side of the sun, and they will be pointing towards 3i Atlas. We start to see something here, man. I will prepare everything and tomorrow we'll clean all the doubts. But so far, I can say that I don't see any tail. Yes, it's true. But the Swan has a big tail. We saw it already, man. While the 3i Atlas, nobody show you a tail. On the Swan, man, look at this. So it has tail. It's my problem that I'm not yet. Look. You see? With 3i Atlas, they couldn't do this. They couldn't show you this. With 3i Atlas, they showed you this, saying that, hold on. This. With 3i Atlas, they showed you this at the left, saying that was a tail. Haha, look at this. This is a tail. Not this. This is a poof. Here it's the hollow. And the poof, it's what 3i Atlas did, even smaller than this. Yeah, man, this is... they treat us like, you know. So, we'll see the tail. It's just a matter of me to adjust everything and have it ready for you. A long tail, yeah, but very well visible, not like 3i Atlas. Look at the tails they showed you, and man, so ridiculous, man. It's pathetic. Oh, it has a tail, man. Look at the tail they were talking about. Man, if it has a tail one of these days, we'll show you, man. Don't worry. But if it doesn't have, we will not... Look. Here, no tail. Then they use different instruments to try to pull it, but nothing. Nothing and nothing. This is a poof. And actually, the Hubble one was an anti-tail. The Hubble one here, I rotated it in this direction for comparison purposes, but this real picture, it's to the other side. It's towards the sun, which is very weird. Very weird. You see here, the sun, it's here, you don't see the tail pointing here. When you will see the tail, will be to the other side. To the other side. Do you want? They are very funny. They are very funny. Maybe. But it will be different, Mighty. To lie about the Swan, I put my doubts because of the picture that I just showed you. They showed you the... Man, it's a huge... Man, this is huge, man. Might be faint, but this is a massive, massive tail. But we'll take all the doubts. Don't worry. This is a massive tail, man, here. It's massive. Look how many stars are on the way. So this should be... It's faint. It's a faint tail and can be broken now. We don't know because... But it should have a tail. We'll see. Tomorrow we'll see. If the weather is good, I will prepare things. I'm with the sore throat.
Zombie apocalypse coming soon.
They were... This is all very weird. They were on mainstream. Space.com is a mainstream digital newspaper. Digital news platform. And thank you, Debbie. They were, a few days ago, promoting a series or something called The Invasion. Thank you, Debbie Davis.
Super shot.
Swan has a tail, not Atlas, yeah. Atlas is special, man. This that I showed you with that video, look, that I made from the simulator. Look, these are all comets. These all have tail. This one no, 3i Atlas no, and look, they getting apart after 3i Atlas is gone. Look, you see them getting apart. They are from solar. I forgot to check that. Hold on, I'll do something. I'll do it live. Thank you, David, a sparkling dime, for your super sticker.
Super shot.
Let me see if we can put all the names visible, and I will do a simple thing like this. Hold on. We'll take the doubts. Print screen now opens Adobe Photoshop. No, I don't want that. Man, Windows, they are always trying to... like this. They are always trying, man, to pitch me stuff. Right there, 4 near the Earth. David, thank you.
Super shot.
And Adrian, thank you. Adrian Cosa, thank you so much.
Super shot.
Now let me pull it here. Let me see if I can identify it. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she cool. Excellent. Now tell me. From that list, look, all are, they are not interstellar, okay? They are all from the inner solar system. They can be from the Oort cloud, that is the boundaries of our solar system. It's full of stuff, planets, whatever is there that we don't know and we couldn't see ever. We just assume it's there. We just assume, we don't even know. Alignment. I will have to insert. This is a video, it's not on the simulator, in the simulator. Oh man, they aligned on the 12th. I will have to insert them again on the simulator to watch that. Thank you so much.
Super shot.
They are not interstellar. Interstellar only 3. Oumuamua, that wasn't a comet, 100%, man. They call it a dark comet, saying that has a head, an invisible tail, man. Come on. I passed the age that I believed in Santa Claus already. Invisible tail? What the heck is that, an invisible tail? It's like saying that a man has two heads. Where's the second head? I don't see any. I see only one. There's an invisible head there. And then the Borisov. The Borisov in 2019 was really a comet like this that we are watching here. You see? Like Swan. That is a comet. Okay. And then the third one, interstellar, was this 3i Atlas. Now, let's see what AI breaks down. I asked AI not if it's interstellar or not. We know that they aren't. If they are from the asteroid belt, you know. The asteroid belt, it's another belt that we have of stuff that is between Mars and Jupiter. Makes a belt of asteroids and stuff. And then we have the other planets, and then we have Pluto, and then beyond Pluto starts the Kuiper belt, which is a very large belt with stuff as well. And he's saying the comets from this video here, from the video here, the comets here that with possible asteroidal origin from the asteroid belt are 210p Christensen only. Then the others. The lemon that it's very bright right now at northwest. That we probably will see it naked eye, we don't know yet, or at least with binoculars. It's the A6 lemon. That is probably from the Oort cloud. They don't know exactly. They say likely from the Oort cloud. That those boundaries, weird mystical boundaries of our solar system that nobody saw till now. It's too far away. 1 light year. Then the R2 Swan, the one that we are watching, likely from the Oort cloud as well. The F2 Swan, likely from the Oort cloud or similar distant reservoir. Then the others. They are likely from the Oort cloud or other distant reservoirs. Some may be dynamically old or outer solar system comets. Man, they don't even know very well. The 414 stereo that is here, they don't know. They say likely from the Kuiper belt or other planets or the main asteroid belt. They don't know much. And the N2 Pan-STARRS and L2 Atlas, etc. Those are likely from the Oort cloud or similar outer regions. So you see, basically, they don't know very well. They suppose, you see, when people say it's this, it's that, with 100%, they very convinced. They don't even know. We never saw the Oort cloud. China silence too as well, man. Very opaque. I think they all agree in something. Look, if you think that's another thing, another reason that makes me doubt. If they have something huge, they would agree all. Called Xi Jinping. Look, did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. What are you thinking? This. China will do this. Quiet. Okay. We will be quiet as well. We'll shut down NASA and we'll be quiet. Something like that, you know. Use your imagination, we'll never know. Jack, thank you so much.
Super shot.
An interstellar object poisoning the orbit of the Earth and causing a machinery rebellion against humans. It's the plot of the film Maximum Overdrive. That's why everybody is with... it's the poison. Nothing from China. R3 Pan-STARRS has a pretty interesting movement by Mars, Venus and Mercury. Yeah, we don't know very well, man, what's happening here. I like to track it. I will be pay more attention to these. Don't forget they are seeders, man. So, and as you could see, they don't know very well the origins. The reason they know, or they say, that interstellar object 3I Atlas, as well as Borisov and the previous Oumuamua, very weird, to me alien, 100% as well. The reason they know those three are interstellar, it's because of the orbit, as it's, while you see here, it's almost straightforward. While you see all of these, they have these closed orbits with closed angles, no, or whatever they call. 3I Atlas, that it's here, it's almost straightforward. It bends a bit with the gravity of the sun, but it's the only object here in this image that goes straightforward. So it's a wide, they call it an eccentricity of 6. It's like almost straight line. So that means that the orbit should be from a very far away place. But if it's alien, it can be that they just sent it and we believe that it has billions of years and are very far away because of the orbit. Why? If you didn't see it, you just saw it on July and you just have records from May. Before May, you have no proof of existence of 3I Atlas. Who said it? It was sent by a civilization on Sagittarius or whatever place, direction. And you believe that as it is straightforward, it comes from billions of years. And it's from our own galaxy. How can you prove me that? You can't. But I can prove you because there are no aliens. There are no evidence. That's not a proof. It's King Arthur. Apophis visible with a telescope? Not yet. It will be, and I will be here for you, of course, every single day. With Apophis here, seeing changed, didn't change it. It's burning. Excalibur. Okay. The music already gave the loop. It means it's too late. 2 hours and a half. Thank you very much for being here. I'll be here tomorrow. Now I'll rest my voice. I'll be here tomorrow and stay positive. Have a wonderful start of the week, okay? Thank you for the support. Thank you, moderators, and all the love you gave me and to the community in the chat. Thank you. Bye-bye.